I guess Pippa's actually my best bet for the gym proper.
We got 2 grass ice, a dark ice, and a fighting psychic to deal with.
Yeah. Which fighting is not great for Pippa, but the 2 ice grass ones are at least fine. I forget if steel resists grass or not, but steel is at least good against ice.
Right.
Put you right there. Natalie would be good for dealing with the Medicham, but God fucking help me if it gets an attack in, Natalie's absolutely dead.
Right.
The problem is, I don't think I've got anybody else who is better equipped to deal with that. Because fighting and psychic means Pete Rose has a weakness, George Dude has a weakness. Delmar does not have a weakness there, actually. He would at the very least not be weak to anything that shows up. The problem is Alakazam, if I recall correctly, is extremely weak on the physical side.
Oh, yeah, no. Glass cannon.
He would be
crushed.
Yeah, he has my worst physical defense, so he has the greatest chance of... Now, granted, I don't know if that Medicham has anything physical that isn't resisted by Delmar, so that may actually make a difference. At the very least, it would offset Pure Power.
Right, and the expert belt would not come into play in that instance.
Yes, because it wouldn't be... If he has a dark move, then that would be a problem. I don't know that he would, though. I think Medicham, Meditite tend to not have access to most dark stuff.
That's the wrong game for the moves list. That didn't look right.
Ice and Grass is... Lucky is not going to be ready for Ice and Grass at all. Yeah, this is going to be...
Yeah, he doesn't have a dark move. He's pretty... unsurprising move.
I was gonna say I don't expect that to be an especially crazy thing there. Man, do I give George Dude Flamethrower? He's gonna be too slow to be especially used. Granted, my issue is not fighting ice. Fighting ice is actually fine right now. Pip is actually good at it. George Dude can at least get one hit out before I would need to swap him.
Yeah,
and Rock is super effective against ice, so that's useful there too. I guess what I'm really looking for is something that'll quickly deal with fighting and psychic, which means I would want Fairy. Huh. Or Ghost. Ghost would also be good. Fairy or Ghost. Or Flying, but it's going to have ice. I mean, granted, if I have it on a non-flying Pokemon, then that's not an issue. Shadow Claw. Pippa can learn Shadow Claw. That wouldn't be the worst. Granted, I am weak to fighting, so that would be a real problem if a fighting move gets thrown in there.
Yeah.
I mean... There are worse ideas.
Oh, than giving skill swap to Delmar?
Yeah, and having him go, oops, sorry, Pure Power's mine now. It would literally just cut his attack in half.
Yes.
And make mine twice as good.
True.
Instantly, which is pretty nice. I think the biggest problem there is I don't think Delmar's very fast.
Yeah, and I don't think that you want him to take a hit either.
No.
Because, yes, you'll cut his attack in half, but Delmar is still a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Still is physically very weak. No fairy TMs?
No, not a single one. Granted, if they're trying to make this match Gen 4 as best they can, then there probably wouldn't be any in the first place. But there are fairy Pokemon, so
Right, they added the type in, so they are half-assing it.
I don't know. I mean, granted, you know what? There's more route here. There's more town for me to check out, too. There may be some more options before we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to think about some of this stuff. We've probably been in for a good minute or two, just kind of mulling over some of this stuff.
Here on the D-pad.
Here on the D-pad, where I, again, forgot that Rock is super effective against Ice, which means, for one, throwing George Dude out and putting Stealth Rock would actually be That's actually not that useful. Medicham is the one I'm the most worried about with Candace.
I mean,
and it wouldn't be...
That is still pretty useful to get Stealth Rock out there, because 3 of those 4 Pokemon have Ice type.
Are there 4? I thought it was just Snover, Medicham, and Abomasnow. Was there a 4th one that I'm forgetting?
Yes.
Oh. Does she have an Avalugg?
No.
All right. Trying to remember. That's okay.
I was just looking at it, so I could just tell you, but it's more fun if you just try and remember.
that's fair.
We have.
I remember Steel is also good against ice.
We have roots between here and there, so
yeah,
got some time to figure it out.
Iron Tail, low accuracy though. I don't really like that. Iron Tail on Delmar is odd. Ironically though, if I skill swapped and then Iron Tailed, I would be. I guess that wouldn't be good against the psychic fighting type though.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Is like skill swap against Medicham seems like it could actually be a legitimate tactic here.
Right.
The trick is then following it up with something. Or, I guess really, I don't even have to do that. I can just swap them out and Pure Power is just gone.
True.
But at that point, Medicham becomes less effective as a fighter, which is just good.
Right.
What do we even have? Like, I guess that's the other question. What is Delmar's ability? Inner focus. Protects him from flinching. I mean, I don't care about that. I guess for Delmar, that's actually not bad. A lot of the flinchy moves tend to, like, dark moves tend to have flinching stuff.
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty good for not getting completely destroyed by that. But, okay. Just, like, thoughts to keep in mind as we're going forward. Checking my list real quick.
Have you done your catch for this route yet?
It was a Sneasel, but I might have killed it.
Oh, okay.
Or did I? No, I caught it.
You caught it.
Chillhelm. Why didn't I not write that down?
You were throwing a quick ball to show John how it's done.
Because John's bad at quick balls, I guess.
You know, if RNG's going to be on your side for one thing, I wouldn't choose quick ball, but that's okay.
Yeah, right. It would be nice if it was anything else. Rothrock. Where did I catch Rothrock? Oh, in Mount Coronet. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I've also been very dumb and not been getting this guy here.
Do you know what he is?
I don't, but I'm going to swap. Who can I afford to swap out for a little bit as we're getting there? Like these, not lucky because I want to level them up. Pippa is actually going to be useful in the gym.
Right. I don't know, Pete Rose or
Natalie. I may have to risk it by having Natalie go out against Medicham. It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
But I really don't have a more reliably fast option is like the real danger there.
I guess so, yeah.
So I don't want to... Pete Rose maybe because like weak to ice. Just that by itself is like Pete Rose is really not equipped for what's about to happen here.
True.
If anything, too, I like Pete Rose. Pete Rose, I feel like, is getting worryingly close to needing to be replaced. I feel like Pete Rose is not super effective on the team. Delmar also. Both of them tend to be kind of hanging in the back.
Sure. Well, you're not going to hatch an egg and get 50 levels before you do
No,
the gym.
I'm going to hope to hatch the egg and then shove it back in the box before we do the Candace fight.
Yeah.
Or even the gym in general... It wouldn't be bad to have the hatched egg there for the sake of getting some levels, but we're definitely putting Pete Rose in before the gym fight.
Right.
Okay. Cool. Now that we've spent half the episode doing that,
Third.
Yeah, let's start fighting dudes on the lower part. Or we'll fight a dude right here. On the D-pad, playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Shinova!
Yes, that's the part we hadn't mentioned yet.
Yes.
Brilliant Diamond. We're in the snow. It's hailing.
It's hail and hail.
And we're
Hallelujah,
heading
it's
north.
hail
And you
and
really
hail.
haven't seen a Snover yet?
I guess not, yeah.
Well, it's good to get this scene so that you have your super effectives for easy reference later.
Oh, right. I forgot that grass actually resists electricity.
It's fine. He's only half grass.
It's true. I'm going to get slower. Oh, no. What else did I have? Bite. Bite will actually be...
Pretty nice.
With Stab, this is 135 special, but it is resisted, so it's basically 60. So, like, this really isn't all that different there. Unless... What are my stats on? What are my stats on you?
He's a better
physical attacker anyway. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bite should actually be better here.
Right. It's pretty evenly matched, the attack.
Oh, yeah. Better.
The attack types for for this family, but
Yeah.
slightly more
Hey.
physical. And hey, you got the flinch.
Nice. Honestly, that's kind of what I'm hoping for in the face-off, too. If Lucky... So, one of my goals for this wing of the adventure is to get Lucky caught up level-wise until at least the upper 40s, if not up to 50.
Oh yeah, no, you should take Lucky to 50. You're going second. Use the advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
You spend 4 episodes grinding.
But essentially having...
5.
Yeah,
Whatever
right?
it was.
Whatever it takes.
It was like a whole week.
I think it was a week, yeah.
So you feel complete. You should feel completely justified in doing
totally.
the same.
Now, for me, the big trick is if we're both past level, like getting Lucky to 50. At that point, everybody's at 50. At which point, like there is no purpose to the grinding anymore.
True,
because the battle type that we're using caps at 50.
Yeah,
I was hoping to clear this game to clear it out before we hit that point, but alas. But also having a quick Pokemon with Bite.
Yeah,
because I'm amazed that hasn't come up more in this set of face-offs, like Bite and Crunch and stuff, especially on APEP. But it is what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, Bite and Crunch are some pretty solid moves.
Yeah. Yep. Tickle, tickle, tickle!
Oh, good!
Looks like fucking balloon animal thing in general.
Yeah.
Ah, physical attack went down. All right. So Thunderbolt is actually the better one here.
Well, Ambipom is just normal type, right?
It is, yeah.
So it's also Baton Pass.
Who's getting swapped in?
You didn't do any stat changes.
Yeah.
Why are you bothering with Baton?
Kadabra. Okay.
Interesting.
I'm a little bummed I didn't stick with Bite.
I mean, it's gonna one-hit him either way.
I mean, generally, the Kadabra line has slightly better special defense than physical defense.
Yes, but
that was hilarious.
The Shinx line is a freaking powerhouse.
That's true. That's true. Oof. Ambipom. Oh no.
What? I had no idea that you had balloon hands in your team there.
It just uses Baton Pass with itself, just throws it to the other hand. It does nothing with its actual turn. That was a pretty decent hit there. I like how Lucky's legs look like socks from the back. They look like just big long socks.
Sure. Pew. Man, Shinx socks, like the front paw socks.
Yeah.
Those would be nice.
They do
Black
look like they'd be
foot
cozy.
part and then the blue and yellow striping
Yeah.
for some tall socks.
That'd be fun. Just as I thought, I do have rib freeze. Just falls over.
I'm so cold.
Why am I wearing this jacket's actually made of paper? Ah.
Honestly, he's probably just like overworked and then sweated, and now he's cold because he's got
The sweat is, yeah. That's the big trick.
freezing.
That's like the big, it almost feels oxymoronic in some ways that, like, sweating too much is a real danger in extreme cold.
Yeah.
Because you'd think, like, oh, if I'm sweating, then I'm doing great. It's like, yeah, but you do not want moisture on your body in extreme cold situations at all.
Yeah, if you're sweating, you want to take it easy and air out before it's too much sweat,
Yep.
and while you still have
All right, my dudes are good.
residual heat available.
Exactly. Which is part of why it's like, yeah, there is such a thing as bundling up too much for extreme cold. Because if you're just cooking under there, then you're both wasting energy and hydration, and you're putting moisture on your body. Like, it's a lot of bad things all put together.
I don't even remember what episode it was on, or if it was maybe off mic, but my expedition jacket has vents at the armpits.
Yeah,
and
I
that
remember
is the
talking about that. I think it was
best.
I think it was a Brilliant Diamond thing. Because I was talking about the, like, it's just, you know, doing the tenting out thing with, like, shirts and stuff.
Yep.
Aw, boo. He's not ice type, though, so I think he will get buffeted by the hell.
Buffeted by the hail. Bop.
No,
Both
does
of
it
them.
not hit? Okay, I was like, does it not hit water types either?
It does. It just takes, you know, a half a second longer than you expect it
Does it
to.
do it in? Does it do it in speed order or something?
I'm curious about that. I don't know.
It always felt kind of random, but I'm not really equipped here for. Oh yeah, Pippa can fucking nail this thing real quick.
None of these traders are a threat.
Yeah.
Not really.
I guess something I have to watch out.
It's not like there's a gambler or anything.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, also I'm so leveled up above them that a gambler would be zero risk at all. Really, they love their one-hit kill moves that are completely ineffective if you have a higher level Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm just loaded up with crazy strong special moves. I love it.
He's a special boy.
Yep. Sucker Punch, no! Whoosh!
So you want to drown the fake tree or blast it with
laser
steel
blast.
lasers?
Yeah. Flash Cannon is so weird because it's like, for it to be a steel type move makes it seem like you're like lasering metal or something, as opposed to like, is it meant to imply a cannon made of metal that is doing some sort of thing? Why is it not an electric type deal?
I don't know. It should be like a flak cannon, where it's shooting
stuff,
molten metal shrapnel.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
But it's animated like it's a beam.
Yeah,
it's an energy weapon.
Yeah, it's very strange. Time to drown the horse. Now you're a seahorse.
You're extinguished. Well, there's a regional variant that would be awesome.
Right? A seahorse Ponyta. Like, we already have Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra, which honestly, I feel like they just kind of vanished. Like, they don't get a whole lot of return strength in Pokemon, which is a shame. I love the design of Horsey and their line.
Yeah, they've got reasonable design, but they're also, like, really low tier.
They're pretty low tier. They're definitely not.
Like, the addition of Kingdra gave a little more relevance.
Not go up yet. Honestly, I feel like they have the opportunity to do some fun stuff with it now that Kingdra's in there. Like, play with dragon-type stuff. There's not a lot of, like, basic little dudes that have, like, dragon-type stuff in their wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So, like, play around with that a little bit, you know? Are you a novice, or are you capable? Or are you capable? I've been known to wear a hat or two. See?
This is a very cap-like, isn't it?
Yeah. Schneasel. Schneasel sneeze. So, Dark and Ice. Not really any, like, I don't think we have any type effective stuff against each other, so I'm just gonna...
Just do your strongest move.
Yep. Icy Wind. I think that has a tendency to freeze. Oh, or not. All right.
Lowers speed.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't also freeze. That's an awful lot of effects for one move.
What am I thinking of then? Maybe I'm thinking of Cold Wind or something, or like Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit kill move. But I could swear that there is a wind-sounding ice move that also could freeze. I don't remember.
Blizzard?
I mean, Blizzard, yeah. That is true. Now, here's the thing. I forget. Can I sleep in this house?
I believe this is a house for sleeping.
Feel free to take a power nap in that bed. Oh, yeah, that's right, yes. Do what you like here. Just don't shit in the sink. Last guy was here shit in the sink. I don't have thick fat like some Pokemon, so I have to bundle up in clothes to keep warm. That's a fairly reductive thought process to have there. This guy's bundled up warm.
He's
a rock type
He's got
dude.
some thick fat, too.
I guess, yeah. Why don't we take a rest, and we'll come back next time, and we'll clear out the rest of 216.
All right.